Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Draw With Me, where we put 10 minutes on the clock and try and draw as much as we possibly can. The whole idea behind these challenges is to push yourself so that you can level up your artistic skill and become faster and just more comfortable with the drawings that you are able to do. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're drawing torsos, full body, action shots, or using pencil, inks, crayons, watercolor, airbrush, does not matter. It is literally whatever you think is going to challenge you so that you can become better. That's what we need to do. The one thing that we do together is the character that we're drawing, and as we continue through Black History Month, we are going to continue to draw Black superheroes, and today we are going to draw the Falcon. Now, there are plenty iterations of the Falcon and a whole ton of reference. So if you need to go grab some reference and your materials, go ahead and hit that pause button and grab your materials and your references. And when you are ready, come on back and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, well, welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and put 10 minutes on the clock. And, I already see I need this. Okay, we need to get one more. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so the Falcon. I realize that I've been drawing with a lot lighter pencil, so you guys might not actually be seeing at least the pencil version, and I'm sorry. And I will make sure to grab the darker pencil for when I'm doing these next. But with that said, the Falcon. So I really enjoy the idea of the Falcon, right? I liked him. I thought that he was a nice addition, right, to my comic knowledge. I thought he was cool. Let's see. Okay, so I like the fact that they kind of continued with his continuity as far as him going, look, he would be next in line to be Captain America. I know that really made a lot of people upset, but I think that it was just the right move, you know? Who else were you going to get that would have made sense? I mean, yeah, people say Bucky, but, you know, he's a Winter Soldier. So I'm like, I don't know if that's where we want to go. You know what I mean? It's like, we really want the Winter Soldier being our Captain America? But I know that some people are like, yes, we would. And that's cool. But I really do think that this was the right decision. But I am drawing, old school Falcon because I thought he was cool. Right? So we're drawing old school Falcon, not Cap Falcon, because I know we could have very well drawn Cap Falcon, but that is not who I wanted to draw. And then this comes all the way back, and then he's got just a little bit of like hair, right? So I'm gonna kind of give him just a little bit of hair like so, and then his ear, for some reason they thought that his ear should be protruding from his face. So fine, not a problem. Right, this comes down just a little bit further, like so. Here. I think that some of the things that were missed with the Falcon were, his abilities that he had. It wasn't just like, oh, well, I can fly. I think that it was really cool that they made it more militaristic when it came to the movies, right? Because it was like, hey, he's this guy and all that stuff, but he uses this to fly around. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, I can get behind that. So that was really fun. I think that was a nice addition. Some of the purists might be upset with that, but I thought it was cool. Here, there's black. How we doing? So a little bit under 7. Okay, so then this comes up and in and out like so, right? And then this part, this red, this is white, and this is red, and then it comes in and comes down like so. Done. moving on. So it seems as though once again my big Sharpie marker has lost the tip, right? And so now it makes really, really thick lines, which is fine, except for when you're trying to do little fine details, such as the, whatchamacallit, like his little gem that he has. Like if you're trying to make that, and you're like, oh, well, I got to make it nice and delicate and stuff like that. Well, yeah, it's more than likely not going to happen. But yeah, as I come in and clean things up, I'm able to fix it how I need to. So, no biggie. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know about you all, especially because I don't know if you are actually doing this, unless you are over on my Discord channel, which I hope that if you are participating, you do join me, which I will mention again later on at the end. But the things that I start recognizing, because I am trying to do something for like conventions. So, this is what you see here is the convention style that I'm trying to perfect so that people can have a convention, they can get something from me. It's not going to cost an arm and a leg because it doesn't take me that long, but then it still looks professional enough to where people will actually enjoy it. So that's been my goal with these, is to try and be able to get something that we all can benefit from, right? Like it doesn't take me forever, which is in turn what always makes things cost so much, at least for me, right? The longer it takes me, the more it has to cost, because, well, if I can do something shorter, then obviously it'll cost less because I don't need to spend as much time on it. So, but I don't know if, like I said, if you guys are doing these with me, if you are noticing any type of changes. Like I noticed that sometimes what I'm doing as far as how I'm portraying certain things changes, right? Like I'm going, oh, you know what? I could change the way that this shoulder looks. Yeah, let's try that. Instead of doing it boxy, let's try it round. Let's try this, let's try that. And so because they only take like 10 minutes to do, I'm going, hey, we should, oh, that's not the way that works. We should try something different, right? And see if it'll work. And so I'm constantly learning, which I think is one of the main things that you should be doing when you're doing something like this. If you're doing these kind of challenges, you should actually be trying to learn something, right? You're trying to get better, of course, but if you can learn something as well while you're at it, right? That's almost like the trifecta, It's like I'm getting faster, getting more confident, and I even learned something like that. That is what we're all going for, right? Bam, 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 bam. Definitely need to do that more with the other one. All right. Okay, so this needs to come further down. I know this. Okay. So like that, right? That's where we're at. Okay, good. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. Oh, that was supposed to connect. Okay. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. It's like, bam, done. Yellow is in. Next color is grays. Okay. Here. Drop that down a lot. Okay. So come in like this. And since we got a lot of area to cover, Use a chisel tip. Try and get a lot in there. Like so. Okay. Same thing here. Alright, it's like, yeah, just make that work. Okay, like so. 1 minute left. It's gonna be close, everybody. Okay. It's gonna be close. No, I don't think we're gonna make it. Nope, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, I couldn't even. Ay. So close, and yet so very far away. Just had to add in a little bit of, just had to add in some brown, and then we would have been there. But alas, sometimes it just does not work out. And today is one of those days. So if you didn't complete it, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. And we are gonna learn from it and try and move. Like I said, I started picking up different things like, oh my goodness, maybe I should do this instead of that. Do this, like make this kind of shape, make this that kind of shape. And sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. When you look at it, you're like, no, I don't think that's gonna work. So you tried it once, it didn't work. Okay, we're gonna move on. And the more you try and the more you practice, the better it's gonna get, the faster you're gonna get, and the more confident you're gonna get in the lines that you make. So I hope that you are participating in these challenges, and if you are, please head on over to my Discord channel. The link is in the description below, and join us and show us what you're doing so that we can see and cheer you on as we move forward. Also, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notified every single time that I drop new content. Thank you all so very much, and I will see you at the next episode.